gosh. So I have a handful of exercises that I do for myself. It involves a lot of positive self-talk, so reminding myself of the things that I'm good at, of the things that I have accomplished, of taking time to appreciate little things about myself that I find positive, that I like about myself.
Well, I think knowledge is a form of empowerment, and so I really try to make an effort to constantly learn new things and learn not just the subject matter, but try to learn more about my students and where they're coming from.
So one way that I empower myself is to remember those who've been special or have somehow empowered me. And one way I do that is with this lovely little sign back here, which was from a high school teacher who noticed that I was having a pretty rough day. And he came over and put that on my desk. And I've always kept it with me as a way of remembering whatever I'm doing, I can have fun.
Oh, well, it starts when I first wake up in the morning. I get up at least an hour before anyone else in the house is going to be up, and I make a cup of tea and I sit down and I read. Usually I read for work, but it's still very enjoyable, relaxing time, just reading and drinking tea.
There's one thing I believe in. There's a reason why I'm here. I'm here right in my office, right on this campus, right in this town. So I try to not to waste anyone's time, also not to waste my time.
I go to sleep at night. I get a good night's rest, unlike some people that I know. What else? I put studying sometimes before friends.
I love to read. So for me, every night, no matter what is going on in my life, I always take a good half hour at least to sit down and read whatever it is that I'm currently reading, because it's a great way to relax myself and to focus on something different than everything that's going on in the world.
I get exposed. I try as much as possible. For me to find a source of empowerment, it means that I have to go out and look for information, look for actual knowledge, look for strategies in teaching, look for strategies in learning as well.
So I try to stay in conversation with people that are smarter than me, who know how to do this job better than I do, who have more experience, and I ask them questions, I talk with them, I get their advice. And the reason that is empowering is both because it sometimes highlights for me that I already know the answer to some of the questions that I'm asking. So they confirm for me that the decisions I've made or I plan on making are ones that they would also make.
I do things that I normally wouldn't do. Like going to unfamiliar places. It makes me feel really good. Knowing that I can get out of my comfort zone and go explore something new.
I like to talk to people and get their ideas on things and everything like that. And I also like to take hikes and clear my own mind and listen to music and just try and calm myself down so I know what to do next.
At the end of the day, I try to reflect on what have I done to help myself as well as others. And a lot of times, there's areas where I feel I can improve on being a better person, and I like to do that by reading. And also, I like to pamper myself every once in a while, where you get the massage treatment and, the fingernails and pedicure.
Personally, I love to write. So in my free time, I write stories, many stories. And so when I write what I see myself as in the future. I like to look at the future and see I could be that one day. I could get there. And so when I start writing and thinking about that, it's like an overflow. And I'm filled with joy and I'm inspired to do what I'm here to do.
You know, it's good to have some downtime, but it's good to have downtime with other teachers who are friends, and you can always work ideas off of each other. You can have a mentor, or you can be a mentor towards someone else to help them become empowered. And they may come up and say, "Hey, I'm having trouble with this, and you seem to be so good at. Can you walk alongside me, or give me some tips or something, and kind of mentor me through to help me get a little bit more empowered in what I'm doing, and a little more confidence build into what I'm doing as well."
I'll focus on things that I'm good at and help share what I can do with group activities or different things, or I'll go on walks when I need to take a break.
It's very important for me personally that I have enough rest in order to feel empowered the next day when I'm teaching, and just making sure I know my stuff.
I believe I can empower myself by knowing that I am capable of achieving the best work that I can, and therefore I should go to other students, in my case, since I'm not a teacher yet, just to keep on learning and receive feedback, and to just keep on building on my learning. Don't have the mentality thinking that you already know everything, because there's so much to learn always.
I think it is the support of families and friends. So my church community is really important to me, and having community with them is important. My family as well. I do enjoy going home. When I have made a rule, when I leave work, I don't check emails at night, and I try very little to do schoolwork at night, though I will get up early in the morning, like 5. But I used to not do that, but in the past couple of years, and that has helped me. That gives me opportunity to talk to my sons